It was and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right there. I ain't seen nothing. Life without parole. It was him and that dude hiding behind that girl right.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? Woo, well, I brought y'all here on this special occasion because I heard somebody say that I need to stop doing all that lying over there. And you need to stop doing all that lying over there because I'm going to sue you. I'm going to sue her. That what it said? That's what it said, y'all. Sue me for lying. I ain't got nothing to sue for. What he go? Oh, stop the press. Hey, Sir McWell, boo. Hi, sweetie. All right. I had to get that in because he always gonna get one because he throws me in y'all. Some of those inspirational quotes over there, and they brighten my day. Okay. And I like him for that. All right. Well, something that he needs to know. Okay. So it doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you, Sir Miguel. I appreciate those. Thank you. Now, he says that I be lying. He says I be lying on top of lies, and I lied again, and I lie, and I lie, and I lie. Well, I was gonna hold this part for him on the end, but because I feel like doing some shade and making sure that it's not a lie, you're very welcome. Maybe he needs to know. So Bookum still likes to go by Yuck Mouth. Bookum needs to, he goes by, whatever, what do you call me? Some other crazy name, right? That's pertaining to the teeth. The teeth, baby. The teeth. See, right now, today, Bookum, which is October 13th, 2025. We both came on here looking a little bit unusual by the mouth. We both did, right? One of us, and this is not a lie. I need to hear an amen in the chat. This is not a lie. One of us moved forward, and one of us is still stuck, looking like a chisel mouth. Now, I don't know how long you're going to get tired of looking in the mirror and noticing that you're going to start needing a chisel saw to floss with soon, bro. See, Pap Yuck Mouth took a bigger step, bro. I'm a little bit faster than you, all right? I'm moving a little bit advanced for you. See, I didn't waste no time because I wanted to be on screen, right? And I was like, I gotta get something done here. I can't let you sit around and think that you're just gonna keep calling me that. So this is what I did. Let me tell you my little secret, boo, because I can afford to do so. I did it, right? These little things right here, you see those? Yeah, those are called Invisalign, bro. And yeah, like $5,000. I dropped that, okay, in cash, okay, because I have the pleasure now of watching you continue to call somebody a yuck mouth and Bookum, Bookum. Can you do that? Now, I would hold off for a little bit longer with getting those fixed because according to some documents that was placed out here online, there is a judgment against you for what, 6 grand. So you might still want to hang on to northeast and south and west going up in your mouth, boo. Okay. So you might want to drop that name calling. Okay. It ain't working for you, boo. It ain't working for you now. Get you some of these after you get done paying for that vehicle. Get these going. Get these going. Don't do the payment plan. Don't you even think about it, Negro, because you know you gonna miss a payment and them doctors gonna come and repossess like 52 of those teeth out your mouth and probably leave you with the normal account of what is it, 26? You over there with 70 some teeth in your mouth and send your butt over there talking about something, I'm gonna sue you. I ain't coming to court. I'm gonna be terrified. I'm gonna be horrified. I'm gonna be scared in case you lose you might try to gnaw at me, boy. You might try to gnaw at me, but at the end of the day,
yeah, I ain't saying nothing. Life without parole. It was
that
him
in here.
that dude hiding behind that girl right there.
Right there.
I ain't
It was
saying
you.
nothing.
Life
Without parole. It was him and
we're gonna get into a little bit about some points. Let's touch down on some bullet points of where you think I may have lied on you at. I can't think of none. Maybe I got my chat here that can say, Pap, you lied. Pap, you lied. Pap, that was a lie. Pap, that was a lie. First of all, for you to turn your narrative around about what you think my show is and how you think that you can put the law out here on how a show should go, that's a problem you're going to have to deal with. I believe I shared out here with everybody. No one tells me what to do. Nobody, absolutely nobody. See, I'm not the one, Bookum and other people, that falls in line because you guys wants to define content. Okay. First of all, I don't give a rat's ass about what you all think is content out here. But let's define it Yahweh. Let's do that. Content creators are people. This is you guys, right? That brings the news. The news that you bring equates to other people drama. Oh, okay. So we calling that content. Let me go dig up what's going on about someone else's personal life out here, whether if it's something good or it is something bad, and let us talk about it. The form of gossiping, but you cleaned it up as your content creators. Okay, sounds good. I guess if that's what sounds good to you guys, but Pap don't fall underneath that. I just talk on a microphone and people come into the chat to vibe with me. I don't label it that dumbass shit. You ain't got no, that ain't content. Who left these? Who died and left all these people in freaking charge about what the hell is considered content because you go off and you find some dirt on somebody else and you regurgitate that crap online about their entire freaking life. And we define that as content. Well, what do you call content when someone comes on just to knit a ball? What do you call when someone comes on just to juggle something in front of people? They don't have content either. It's only with the Black nation, sorry, because that's where I be at in the Black community, that always want to stigmatize a area, a area. You ain't got no content. I'm talking right now. And what I'm talking about is how Bookum decides to say that somewhere in the near future, if I keep it up, he might want to sue me. Don't try to use me as your bag up plan in case you have to still you lose your case with Sylvia. And now you got her on the deck. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 more people ahead of me. I'm sure you got more people ahead of me. And I need you to, because by the time you get to me, bro, you should be out of money. You should be out of money. Now, I'm going to review this section that I heard that kind of ignited me to come on here and press the button. But before I do so, safe travels back for One Pap. Mississippi was great. It was long. Shout out to my moderator. It was Ro. Y'all know Ro comes in the chat. It was her wedding. And boy, did I haul some highway, y'all, to get down there. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do something. So I showed up. We had a great time. She had a blast. She was absolutely stunning, you guys, just stunning. No, I ain't going to sleep yet. I'm going to bed a little bit. I'm up for a little bit. I'm doing the laundry too, so I'm okay. I ate though. I did give me something to eat. So I just want to let y'all know, Ro is in the chat. Congratulations again, beautiful and queen, and thanks for the invite once again. Beautiful, you guys. Beautiful country girl. That's a beautiful country girl. I kid you not. Beautiful home. Everything was just simply beautiful, you guys. And she did so much work for her wedding. She tired herself out. She tired herself out. She the one should be asleep. But let's get back on subject. Okay. So, Bookum, I know that I talk a lot. That's not a lie. I know that since I've been pushing this live button on here and the days that I was leaving work and you were on and some other people were on, and then I would be like, oh no, my common sense light bulb would kick in, kind of like what you're supposed to have, right? Everybody's given one. So I would rebuttal, I would react, like how you say, when you click that button and you're getting ready to play Infamous Sylvia or Nyla or Wisdom Daughter or Randa Baby or Deboski or Catfish or JoJo, you do a reaction, right? So basically what you're saying now under the terms of how you think that you should be over there saying that you would sue me because you feel like I'm lying. But the way that I look at like it is two things. Look, what's good for the gander, it's good for the goose. And also, or three things, but I'm gonna save the third one for last. And can't nobody do it but you, only you. And the third thing is, it just ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. See, the way that I see this book, when I called your phone as a lady, right? Getting ready to ask you some questions. I could have sworn you did a prematurely shits for giggle. Get back is a mother sucker, ain't it? It's just that I'm so strategic and smart about how I move that it rough your panties, and it's okay. See, I never had to come out here to get deeply involved. So I chose to make my show laughable to the people for us to critique and laugh about, you know, on the bull crap that you would say. You do double talk. You do tell on yourself. That's a fact. Especially when you think you're winning a situation. But we're going to get on things that you think that I lied about. And one I can remember saying when I was laughing about you chasing the sprinter. Well, that's not a lie. You were hauling ass with that chicken. And you think that what that's defamation of character? Well, that was out here. I saw the video. Did you not see the video? Did you not see yourself running down the street behind that van with that chicken in your hand and that brown pleather jacket on? Because I saw it. So where is the lie in that? Okay, that's one. What else have I said about you? That you work for a Metro Petro? Well, Metro Petro is just a goofy name for a gas station. You work there. Did you have a long telephone cord that I ain't seen since Medea, my Medea 1960? That's the last time I seen one of those. Did you not tell those people that you were sick when the building was on a fire or something like that? And you just sat there and said that you were sick. Everything that I say, I got it straight from the horse's mouth. So how? Oh, because I laughed when you were in the shower for 40 minutes, which was a dumbass shit. And you telling somebody that you will beat their ass and the water is running, when you gonna do it? When the water turns cold? I don't know, but it's the damn right truth that that's exactly what you done. Let me see. You did say, and now you're over there contesting it, right? You want evidence behind something that you said. That's the dumbest shit ever. The only evidence that I think that a person would need is only simply the recording of what you said. You said specifically, and you meant it with tone, bro, and those crooked ass teeth at the bottom of your mouth and that big hole you got up here. I still got that picture, but I ain't on that right now. But don't piss me off because I just might display that one and the copy of your motorcycle, boo. That was one of my favorite videos. Everybody out here liked the fact that, okay, you and Randa beefing at it, but boo. I mean, I would have laughed at yours had you had one shading Randa on it, but you didn't. I had the Randa popped her shit. The shit was funny. It was definitely funny. See, I do have a sense of humor. I don't get all mad and belligerent and uptight and threaten to sue people about that because I know for a fact, Bookum, that when you get ready to sue, it costs money to do so. And none of these motherfuckers out here is worth me spending my money in a court of law, bro. I pay enough taxes to not be up in there and support the people that have to be up in there. I'ma sue her. She need to stop lying on me. You specifically said that you put a tracker or a device up in that woman's house. Where did I lie at? I can't wait. Where did I lie? I said that you were down in New York City dancing your big Pink Panther looking ass around, and that is not a lie. You were down there doing some goddamn 5-step and all that gut all over the place. Why? Your daddy was upstairs in a courtroom fighting for his life. Where is the lie in that? I'm trying. I'll wait. I'll wait. Did I lie about whether if you had some type of insurance on the car or this or that? I don't know. I can't remember that shit. You're going to have to help me remember that. Maybe I did, maybe I did. But who gives a shit about what I'm saying about the case? You need to give more of a shit about what you're going to do about your case. Dennis is over there right now, still calling you a liar. Bro, just because I travel don't mean that I'm missing a beat at all. I click, 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 click. I'm just busy at the moment right now because I ain't thirsty like that. But he said you a liar. But you want to be suing and Papoose. You want to sue Pat. He said that you a liar. You over here telling myself, well, you got a 6 o'clock program, which you're probably on now. And that's probably why I came live too, because you live. So I can catch a little bit of your shit live. Bookum, I don't take two kinds, two threats. So don't threaten me. Don't sit up over there making up the law where you think that it works into your advantage all the freaking time. You look stupid doing so, bro. Real stupid doing so. Real stupid. But let's just call it get back. I just did it nice and slowly because when I called you to ask a few questions, you wanted to do shits and giggles, didn't you? And the only thing that I did was took the shits and giggles that you tried to shit and giggle on and ran an entire fucking show. That's it. That's all. So don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Don't do that. But on here, I wanted to address this because I noticed how you were trying to take Lady Libra and feed her into something, right? Like, well, it should be against the law, and it should be this. Hold on, let me see if I can find your conversation because I want to address it. Hello, sweetheart. Hey, Claudia. And the pat poos, and the pat poos, and the pat poos. I could have sworn before you, once I got off, tried to attempt to call, I don't fuck with her. Then why are you still addressing me? Why are you still paying me any attention? Tell the people to not send you anything or you're going to block them. It's simple as that. Because you and no one else is going to shut me up. I am within my fair act usage of reacting to a video and all of that. You didn't do nothing, sweetheart. You didn't do absolutely nothing.
With. If she had any type of credit or off with herself, that would have been the first thing that she pulled out.
Let's get back to the beginning of you calling in, Lady Lee.
That is a shit.
Because shout out to you, you completely understand my show. You do. You know my show. Most all of y'all know my show. He just can't handle it now. You know why? And I told you guys the last time. Hold on. It's because I say some things that gives people this notion to say, that's what I do. It's stuff that you just do not hear in the order of his narration that is missing. Wait a minute. Because I deal with the who, what, when, where, and whys. Now, I see them trying to do the get down with the get down. And if Sylvia was 3 months late on the cardinal and blah, blah, blah. Now, it may be possible that Sylvia pulled, a quickie on what she had to do to salvage the car. But let's put the real truth out there about being 3 months behind. Them 3 months there, and I don't give a rat's ass how she pulled it off. She pulled it off. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do out here. Because had it not been her, he'd have probably done that to somebody else. 3 months. Yes, you become delinquent. Yes, maybe it was the COVID. And yes, Sylvia probably said, well, I need to have these deferred. Now, deferring 3 payments, that's kind of iffy for me. Will they defer maybe one and put it on the end and accrue more interest on it? That there, I believe, is how that go. But let's look back at the dates. I don't have them here. I'm just regurgitating behind what I hear. So I might not be precisely right, okay? But from those dates, from the date that happened and from the date that she, or Ronald, because it wasn't with Ronald, he was with Ronald, right? And blah, blah, blah. And took on this payment. First of all, you already showed your hand of being thirsty. So not only can you sit your butt over there and say that, well, she needed the help. Well, she needed the help when she came to me. When she came to me. That's a blessing in disguise because your ignorant ass jumped right on that deal. Granted, she was a friend of mine. She thinks that's a friend. But at the end of the day, your ignorant, smart, dummy ass that you are did not sit down and pull up every piece of paper that you fucking need. You see this file right here, Booker? I got to read every bit and part. I got to file these. My signature has to go on these. And I am going to read every freaking single word in here to make sure ain't no bamboozling ass shit going on. Then I will drop them or scan them and upload them or put them in the mail. One or the other, but I got time. See, you know why? Because I make stuff that I feel would benefit me. I make time for it to make sure that it's right. See, so granted, Sylvia needed to sell the car and they needed the money and they couldn't afford the payments anymore. However, don't leave out your part. You were thirsty as fuck. You said it. You were tired of walking to work. They came just in time. But because your inclusive stank ass was tired of walking to work, you know what you said? Oh no, we ain't got to go over all of that. So you the one got suckered. So what are you over there mad for? Because yo one-eyed ass should have read every freaking damn document that it was for you to read. Period. So whether if you want to keep putting the fault on, well, Sylvia did this and it wasn't about her, it was Ronald, then you need to take some accountability too. I know it's kind of hard to show the people that you did an ignorant move and you lack knowledge a little bit on taking care of business, but you need to take that accountability because you dropped the ball on that too. Period. Did I lie about what happened in that courtroom when I'm sitting here watching it? I'm sitting here listening to the content creators. I'm sitting here listening to you tell this judge that your battery died in your phones and you need to go charge them. I laughed the fuck off at that. What's the problem with that? You think that that deserves a lawsuit when that's the absolute truth? And then to come and find out that you never showed back up and the judge awarded her this, and now you want to sit over there, you want to go over here to this level of an attorney, you want to go to the power of this, the power of that, the power of this. You just all the way up the chain of command until you can get what you want out of a bad deal that you also involved yourself in. Period. Just take the accountability for it. But what we not gonna do, bro, is keep calling me yuck now. Cause yours ain't like this, boo. You ain't did no investment like this. See, I did an investment and you didn't. I took what the people were saying and I was like, okay, Pap, you got a little older. So your gums and stuff done softened, so they done twisted up. And I love to talk. But I took care of that, bro. When you gonna take care of yours? I wait. When you gonna drop 5 G's on yours, huh? Because mine's paid in full for a bro. I don't even have a payment on it. Mm-mm. When you gonna do it? Yeah, I wait. So you can miss me with that yuck mouth with them 72 freaking teeth at the bottom of your tray. Okay? Just stop it. They got to pull 50 of those just to even get you started, honey. Stop it. And my train tracks, when I checked them out and did the measurement, they about the length of what everybody is normally be. You know, I even saw your child and I was like, okay, she got braids like me. So I guess you and your child and myself, we all on the train track of braids, okay? But it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right though. Got nerves to be up there talking with all them booger naps on the back of your neck. See, I can go there. Is that a lawsuit? Oh, my bad. You might sue me, but it's a fact. Because if you take me to court, I'm just gonna have the judge spin you around. And I'm going to show him. Am I lying? Those are called booger naps. You are stuck with those for the rest of your life. There is no peroxide, no omni, no hydrochloride, nothing for to cure that. That's a wrap. You can't even open up a pill and get the powder out of it and let it soak in there. That's a wrap. You're done. Whoever, whatever, may lay with you and want to try to serenade, they gonna catch that shit. Hand gonna all bump up. You don't have to rub your shit with some latex fucking gloves. I will roast the fuck out of you. Period. And this is a soft one right here. See, I'm humble. I can humble roast. I can get belligerent. I can get crazy. But don't ever underestimate the power of this woman. Look, all you had to do, fat boy, was pick up the phone. But you want to start shits and giggles. And I took your shit and rebounded right back in your face. You want to play, right? Let's play. I can play. I'm all for play. I also know how to ignore you when I freaking feel like ignoring you. So you're out here, you're mad about all of this stuff that you and infamous Sylvia, you got yourself into. You want to take on all the bragging rights of being R. Kelly's godson. Nobody took that from you. R. Kelly took that from you. Last I checked, your ass ain't on the visitors list. Last I checked, you ain't seen your daddy no money. You out here waiting for everybody else to raise $3,672,000 freaking dollars to send to your dad. You ain't done nothing. But you raised money for you to make it to Chicago. I'm sorry, there's another lawsuit. Bitch, you lied again. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You over there, you said that. You need $900 for this Airbnb. You need this for this rent over here. You need this because you're missing a car note. You need to raise this money because there was another friend out there that was getting evicted, so you was helping them out. You doing, where did I lie at? These are things that you say. So don't put a rule on me that I do not have fair act use 107 like the entire freaking YouTube world out here, so that I need to exemplify your ass out of my laughter. What? Oh, but you can do it. You let me see. You laughed at a whole lot of everybody else shit out here. But now that you want to go over here and sit in the Holy Ghost seat, shouldn't nobody be doing it to you? Where they do that at, Booker? I'm not doing no harm to you. I'm not doing nothing. Yes, I do believe these people saying that they did not or they wasn't the cause of you getting evicted. I do believe as much as you were sitting at Metro Petro on your phone while you're on the job and you didn't expect to lose your freaking job. You didn't expect to not to live the rent free when you were on YouTube depending on your rent to get paid. And them people over there, they laughed with you. Those who you should be mad at, your dream team. They were supposed to have your back. You were supposed to say, hey, I'm 2 months or 1,500 behind, and this y'all. You said today, we family, bro. Well, where was family when you had to pack it up? Where was family? Let me tell you where they was. Well, taking care of their real family, making sure that they got a roof over their heads. But see, this is the type of shit that is a bad cause of trying to build a fan base or a group base, because you depend now on those people and you lack on your grown folk shit because you think you got them all under your belt. I'm sorry, Print, Kaleidoscope, you coming up in this one too. You knew that boy was getting evicted. You knew that boy had needed a car. You knew it, but you sent his ass some goddamn dip dunk donuts and 3 layers of fucking chocolate fudge cookie. Where he finna eat it at? Out on the curb? You couldn't have put $2,000 in the envelope to save family? If y'all don't sit y'all asses down, that's exactly what y'all need to do. And today, or when was this live done? On this live, we family. Well, listen here, Bookum, because I ain't been doing nothing but giving you great advice around this bitch. Tell you the truth, You need to drop them zeros and just be a zero by yourself. And I'll give you that, Bookum. I do say the darnest ass shit. You got to blame that on RC, but he's resting in peace. He gone. I am my dad's child. I'm my dad's child. And he used to ask me, Pat, Poops, I'm 8, 9 years old. Where you getting this shit from? Shit from you, Dad. I learned this shit from this shit just flow naturally like this. I don't write this shit down. But dude, come on, let's help you math the math. You over there, family. That's my family. And you getting evicted over here. The family over here, most people call on their family. Can I get some hearts in the chat when you are in trouble? You, them the first people. Hey, can you hit me with $5? I need an envelope. I gotta raise money. I gotta do this. I'm just saying. No, what did you do? Come on here begging for some more money to get down there for the R. Kelly events. And you know damn well your ass didn't need to go to R. Kelly. You need to go down there to the Rent Man. But that's what I believe. And I had the right to believe under my eligibility to state that behind what was already put out here. Allegedly, I do believe that you chose the wrong advocacy to do. I do. I sincerely do. I do believe that you build a family. I don't want to call it the CULT because I think you're trying to, you on that Sioux Street. You build it for what? To hold you down, right? To bag up everything you say, catch you when you fall. Now, they done failed you. That's obvious because they didn't buy you a car. And then you end up in this shit with Sylvia. You done got evicted. You done lost your job. And what else happened to you? Well, you ain't had no fight yet. You still over there in that damn camera, right? They done failed you. That's 3 times. I said 3 things. 3 things. Now, for the most part, because I have to give them the benefit of the doubt, because they were feeding your hand, but you chose to do otherwise with it. You could have paid your shit up for 6 months, but all that damn money they over there feeding you. You're still getting BMO and Zelle and Click Mache and Tattoo. You getting all that. You clowned your ass down there in that Sam's Club with that all you can eat EBT ass car, and you want to do your little goofy ass show with getting 50 pints of JD ice cream out of a freezer, knowing damn well when you turned that camera around, you put back 49. But you did a show. You had to go show and laugh and giggle and hee hee ha ha, right? Jermaine Dupree and those 50 ice creams that you got out there where you decided to do your little soliciting and advertising for him, what check he sent you? So who he made the ass out of? I'm sorry, that would be you, bro. Because ain't no way in the freak hell. I don't care how much I like a person and you out here doing the whole advertisement. You ain't get $1,000 check for that. You probably got a couple of coupons to go back to Sam's Club and get you 50%, buy one and get 50% off the other one. But it's the goofiest shit that you do, and you sit out here to think that you the world greatest, smartest freaking dummy, and you still stuck right where you at. I salute you. You got your little 2025 little cartoon gig thing popping, but what's in that? Another 2 minutes and 20 seconds like you had in the last one where you got killed soon as the movie came on? Nobody's taking that from you, but it's noticeable. Okay, you pop them out here, but bro, you're stuck. You still ain't made it over there to Paramount. So stop thinking that you're all of that. You doing what you need to do to keep this here above water. You are in no shape, form, or fashion to be trying to shit on nobody. Nobody. You over here now talking about some, y'all recognize this picture? Yeah, I got me a new car. Boy, you're 59 and 62 years old, and you just down getting what the new car got on it, 87,000 miles on it. So why don't you call it like it is? It's new to you, but it's new used to us. Okay, to stop. But that's the little money that you done saved up for, your little 25th of the month freaking paycheck. But let's get into this here.
I gave the car. You stopped sleeping with.
I don't want to hear that part. I don't want to hear that part. I don't care what Trevor said or did or nothing about Randall's them argument. And let me tell you why. Because they say that this is still an open trial. That's what they say. I mean, this is an open case. They say this is still an open case. And you mean to tell me that with him playing all of this stuff is not into the prosecutor's discovery file now to be used against Sylvia in there? All of this evidence that he claims that he's playing. They don't have that yet, because if they have it, then there's no need for him to be out here trying to still adjudicate this shit or litigate this shit or mitigate this shit. They have it, right? So why is he steady trying to push it up in the people's face? Everybody's seen this argument with Randa and Trevor on here. Everybody's seen it. It was lots and lots of more people out here than it is now. But this is what you have. This is what you do. And I get it. You want to hold something up your sleeve, but bro, it ain't up your sleeve no more. And the only thing that you have done was whatever you done found was now, come on, Sylvia, because she going to come back with her shit too, right on top of that. Your chess moves sucks, bruh. Because you like to brag on what you think that, what do you call it? I'm the winner. I'm the beast. I'm the master. And all you're doing is just steady creating yourself a prolonging ass shit like this woman is not going to have a particular type of defense up against you. And that's the craziest shit ever. You think that you just got the juice because your ass sitting over there mixing all kind of fucking seasons together that soon gonna get somebody fucking cardiac arrest. Yeah. People that buying your shit because it's Dana J on there. Ain't reading shit. The fuck? You can get paprika out the damn stove. Mix it with some black pepper, a little seasoned salt. Your shit tastes just fine. Boy, bye.
I just want to not be stuff.
Let me get to the bit again.
You never know.
You come up with some stuff.
Because who's this?
Okay, here we go.
This is Lady Lisa.
Y'all hit the like
What's
button, please. Hit the like button in the chat.
You know what?
A tracker was
And
put
I
on my car.
appreciate it. Thank you.
But for the tracker was put on my car, and I took it to the authorities, and it one person at a time. But the tracker was put on my car, and I took it to the authorities, and now I'm a bad person.
Now, hold on, because what y'all hearing now is that little 10-year-old voice. You know, the one like the Randa played in the Will Smith video when he was little in there. That's the tone of voice that you're hearing from him now. Because he's an actor, so he knows how to turn it on and out. This is where he wants you all to feel, not you all, I'm just in generally speaking, feel that passion in my voice. Let me hypnotize y'all about how this really making me feel so y'all can disregard all the bullshit that I've done out here on YouTube. And I was supposed to be out here representing and advocating for my alleged daddy, R. Kelly. This is how people will do you. They will play on your freaking emotions. But stay on, because he's having this conversation with Lady Libra. Oh,
okay.
And another thing, I caught Dennis live on my way home. My trip took a lot longer, I guess I should say, making it home today. So I just got in literally at 1 o'clock this afternoon, y'all. Literally. And it just took a while to get home. So I have not completely digressed yet, and I will as soon as I, finish doing, because I had some paperwork and stuff that I need to take care of. But he left out the part where he said he was going to address Dennis. Now, Dennis has another, I'm going to say, alleged manufactured date, but however, the date was on there. I'll show it to you guys because y'all know I had to do a little screenshot myself in the car. Oh, what's this? Oh, click, click. I was click, click, bitch. Get that. Because Dennis says something, and I'm not quite sure how that whole story goes yet, but I'm saying, but we're in 2025. So Dennis brought up the fact of something about, well, it seems like that Bookum kind of knew about of the black card, Miss Green, that part. He said that. He said those things. So, but because he came out here and made a complete fool about himself, hoping that this would just be his shits and giggles showtime, right? He want to tell y'all anything. You got Kaleidoscope over there screaming about, well, if y'all wanted to believe that he had a baby by Rashonda, then he started saying he got a baby by Rashonda. Now, let me tell you how stupid that sounds and how, if you are not listening to me, you need to listen to me, because the same effect is going on with her that we previously saw what went on between him and Sylvia or him and Randa. Whenever he felt like, oh, the woman is getting attacked or whatever, now he goes and teams up with this woman and he's going to go out there and do fight their battle and things for that person, right? But in turnaround, this is how Kaleidoscope is paying him back, okay? I thank you. I appreciate you, because he did step out here and started arguing and doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff with Scooby-Doo. He did come after Trent. Well, Trent got into it with Kaleidoscope. It's the same freaking pattern. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Y'all should have noticed that by now. What did he say about infamous Sylvia? Scooby-Doo went picking on her and saying things. So I had to go and stand up for a friend, but now I regret it. It's the same shit. So what best way for Kaleidoscope to honor and thank Bookum for that? Yeah, look what she's doing. She's got her saddle on his back. I owe you, bro. Now they are bros and sis. She was bro and sis to some of everybody. What's Kip? She bro and sis to this. It's like this is a bunch of bull crap. And they want to tell me that I shouldn't be over here laughing at it when it is absolutely hilarious. It's like, take us people, the people like me that wants to just laugh at it. We ain't involved, right? Let's take our people. Now, we the crazy people. We the dumb people. Because we laughing behind the shit that they were doing. We're the dumb people. We didn't do this shit. You might as well shut down every comedian show out here. Because then that means that these people that's on these stands doing comedy, we shouldn't be laughing at that shit. And they do, what do? They talk about Trump. They talk about this person. They talk about, what's the difference? Oh, but don't do it to them, because you're going to be dumb and you're stupid and you don't follow the paperwork and you don't do this. That is exactly what Kaleidoscope is doing. I'm not saying that she's that far in debt, but sometimes a person can make you feel indebted to them because of what they have done for you. But that's their problem, because she could have fought that whole fault by herself. She said she didn't need nobody, but evidently, well, that's not accurate, because, you know, she got a theme song with them. And right now she's on a fence with certain attacks when she feel like attacking back at a person. And she wants to tell you differently about those collages over there. But truthfully, those collages, let me see how I can say this to you guys, right? It's like a parable, right? She basically tries to point out things also of what the community is doing alongside with her, you know, pointing out these alleged women in these Lifetime docuseries. She all the way back now to Kim Fox. That girl ain't getting no damn sleep over there. I done been all through Tennessee and back. I'm a bad bitch. I done been all through Tennessee and came back. You heard? I look up, she did about 57 more videos. I'm like, damn, yo. But anywho, let's get this video rocking.
That's what I say. Then I've been watching you both, but I started with you. And you was over there with what's her name, Baby. Okay. Then I started following you when you started your own. When you started doing your own channel. Okay. But yeah, I mean, in some, I believe in some point. I always say this on everybody's channel. Dana be telling the truth sometimes. I tell the truth all the time. Truth, but he be adding a little bit, but you be adding a little bit into it. I don't add nothing.
You see that? I dare y'all. Is that the truth or a lie? We might as well rock it tonight. He said he don't add no sauce to it. He said that everything that he says is the truth. That's what he said. And I'm going to sit over here and laugh at it. Are you serious? But see, we got to be careful, right? We got to be careful. Because he tried to be strategic right now with Lady Libra when he says something like that. He means his truth, okay? He means what he tells you is his truth. But according to the action around the whole narrative of it, we all know that his truth, if you relate it and rely on it, it's a damn lie. We know that. So you got to be careful with him. And this is what he hates about me. Did you hear what he said? I don't lie. I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. For example, the Rashonda baby, okay? What did he say? Y'all went years and years and years saying that was my baby, so I did what? I told y'all it was. This is the same stuff, this narrative that Kaleidoscope just bagged up. She just bagged this up. And I'm looking at her and her, go sit your ass. You would bag this up. You would make that this type of behavior, him coming out here, Bookum, advocating for his daddy, you would stand behind him to make him and other people feel like just because people were saying or questioning him about whether if he had a baby by Rashonda, that he had to go along and get along. You Kaleidoscope. You're saying that was okay for him to do, huh? You ain't no better than him. Because let me tell you what a true friend would have advised Bookum to say and do. Look at me, Bookum. Bookum, you're out here for your alleged daddy. Don't play into that mess. Just say that you do not have a child by her and move the fuck on. But no, because Kaleidoscope got something for that statement too. I can't tell him what to do. He's a grown man. He could do what Dana don't listen to us. And then when Dana doesn't listen to you, that right there, Kaleidoscope, is your red flag that this just might be a person who can't take your criticism or your opinion or your advice humbly as a friend, as a family. You should have moved the fuck around. I can't roll with you then, Book. I can't be on this type of time. But now since you done told your right hand what your left hand is doing, you can't bag out. You're no better than him. And you for the bullshit. And that fucked up. And you call yourself also advocating or whatever for an R. Kelly. And you want to sit here and put all of these people up and hoping that other people can acknowledge the type of behavior that these women and these other people were doing against R. Kelly. But then how can we go and let your behavior become unnoticed? How? None of y'all make freaking sense to me. None. And it's not fair and it's not right. But like you say, it's okay if I do it, but it ain't okay if they do it. One thing over here, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the goddamn gun. And I'm not trying to be out here in none of y'all shit, not to that level. The only shit that I get involved into is to come on here and critique y'all freaking lives and laugh my ass off under Fair Act Use 107 that I am entitled just like you motherfuckers. And that's what it's going to be. Understand that. When I want to come on, I will come on. When I don't want to come on, I will not. But let's not forget, I still see everything. Even if I got to go back and react to a video that's 2 weeks old, I got it. I think I got them all. I got them all. But let's go. Let me go. I gotta stop and go on this video. Cause he probably right on the phone right now calling YouTube daddy. Oh, yuck mouth over there, and I want to file a complaint and this and this and that. Just petty ass shit for petty people. He struck my live, you guys, when I first started out. Struck my live. Do you think that I went on to mediate with him to ask him for my channel back? Do y'all think, man, I got nothing but time in my life. I sat that whole 90 days out like a champ. I get a message from YouTube. Well, you can get your channel back if you can contact him and ask him. Did YouTube just tell me to bow down? Y'all must don't know who the fuck I am. I would rather go and occupy my time for 90 more days than to sit here and ask this booger nap neck boy for a channel. Y'all, I said, YouTube, you got me. I was on YouTube, got me fucked up. So I started going on my papa's channel, but he immediately, y'all, struck my channel. Who petty? Who petty? Not once. And after all the videos that he played over there on me, not once did it ever occur of me, oh, he's playing my live, let me go. I ain't got that type of time. I ain't got that type of time. And another thing was like, well, okay, I ain't gonna lose no money because I got to get up, go to work tomorrow. That's gonna come in. Clockwork. This right here is unpredictable, very unpredictable. But what did he do? He depended on this unpredictable shit called YouTube, like everybody else, knowing that he did not have the type of channel that all of those other big bloggers who's getting 265,000 views or 1,000,000 views that was banking, that know that they were going to bank a check every day. He had to know at some point that you are in the unpredictable category for an economic fucking build on here. You had to know that. It was a no-brainer. Other than that, you got to come on here and hustle and bustle your ass off. And man, I was too tired. Don't let me get no Snoop Dogg. Y'all know I wasn't worth shit after that to be trying to get y'all no back-to-back lives or what. I want to sleep. But let's go.
Honestly, I don't have nothing.
But I hope y'all settle this for real, because this is ridiculous.
Now, I want jail time.
Listen to this.
Why?
Because a crime was taking place and it happened to me. And if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have been in jail. So
he's saying that like he a frontline soldier. He's saying that like he a first sergeant. He's saying that like he the whatever it is first on the Navy military. He's saying that like he Donald Trump. I want blood. I want her to go to jail. Now, this isn't a person that hit him with a car. This isn't a person that pulled a pow pow and put him in the chest. This isn't a person that broke into his home and stole his valuables out of there. It's not this person. This is a person who he entered into an agreement without doing his due diligence as well of reading and finding out everything he needed to know about that vehicle before he signed that freaking line. Okay, so what he's feeling right now is a little stupidity on his behalf. And I can bet your bottom dollar on that one. I bet your bottom dollar on that one. It's really stupid. So how does he compensate those feelings? So that he can take it off him and he can start feeling better? I want her in jail. I want her in jail over this car thing, over this alleged harassment thing where it did not cause him any bodily harm. Okay, he has out there that it cost him his apartment. It cost him his job. I can't wait till they get to this finish this court stuff up, baby. I cannot wait. Sylvia vandalized the car. That's their story, and they're sticking to it, along with the help from Wisdom Daughter. After she got done reading everything over there, she came in conclusively that Sylvia damaged her own vehicle. That there too will probably be proven in the court of law. You gonna be around on it? Y'all put a 1 in the chat. Y'all gonna be around waiting on? Cause I am. This is crazy. Hey, Joy Love. Hey. Well, he doesn't feel like he did, Randa. He feels so invisible, like everything that he did do will not hold any bearing on him. None, no repercussions, no nothing. He feels like everything that he has on her is the winner. He did a damn good job. And I'm saying to myself, now, let's just hypothetically throw some fun factor out there. What if the dream team showed up in the courtroom to bag him up with their testimonies, right? And of course, we're going to hear a whole bunch of back and forth. Well, Infamous Sylvia did this to him, and he did this to Infamous Sylvia, right? But how many people, just hypothetically, do y'all think will actually show up for Sylvia? I think that Sylvia will have the courtroom packed. I do. I really do. And here's my reason why. I think that she would have it packed because hands down, it will be so much to prove on this boy about his character and his behavior out here. It will be ridiculous. Can't get out of that. He's got more bad and corrupt behavior out here from what I have seen, and I'm not taking sides. I'm not on nobody's side. Than Sylvia does. He absolutely do. He does. And I'm not on nobody damn side, but I can fairly say that. I can be fair to say that. I saw this boy, I don't know about y'all, walking in some abandoned building talking about this is where he would be putting Sylvia. I've never seen Sylvia do nothing like that. Never. So I'm like, you know what, Bookum, let's get through this little 3 minutes of your shit.
I want the same thing that I would have got for her. That's why.
And I know that, I'm not.
Y'all hitting the like button?
I don't watch her channel at all. So I really, the way I know
I need to give myself a like.
And I be with Nala. And I know, and you know I be with Pat. Pat is a shit and giggle show.
Thank you, Lady Labor.
So you should be so hard. You know, you call her what? Pat Smear?
Nah, I don't call her. I don't call her one Pat Smear. It all depends how I feel. I might call her yuck mouth. Yeah. You know, I might call her train tracks.
You come up with stuff.
You never know.
You come up with stuff.
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yes, I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, don't lie on me.
Don't lie on you.
Don't lie on you. You won't tell no truth on them.
If you don't lie on me, I won't tell no truth on you.
Boy, what are those?
I've been that
what
way
are those?
For the last 6 years.
You almost in a size L bra over there talking crap.
I've been so consistent. I've dealt with all the bumps, I dealt with all the bruises, and I still came out whooping ass.
But it's literally still all your fault.
He said he don't. I heard him already.
No, I didn't. I made it so certain. Listen, I made it so certain people can meet the man. If you really want to be honest, and I'm just going to be blunt, now, he didn't want to meet none of them.
Let's pause that. Because what I can call him right now is a super fan. This is my opinion. I do believe that after Kip got him in to become acquaintance and introducing him to R. Kelly, I believe that. I'm not asking nobody else to believe that. But from what I have heard, that's my perception. Kip brought him in under the clause of him being this umbrella, under the umbrella of being into the security loaf of it. Thanks, I'll use that word. You know, in the bread of it. He does security type work. They've been knowing each other for a while. Okay, well, R. Kelly can use a little bit more security than Kip and heard. This is my story once again. That, oh, let me call my boy Bookum up. Maybe he can go down and help do the little security going in and out of the, you know, the courtroom. Y'all know y'all saw him, right? Okay, cool. Bam. R. Kelly finds out about, oh, what, guess R. Kelly, yeah, I got this face group people. We got a group together, whatever. A lot of them want to come down, show you this support. I believe that went that way. But that's my belief. This isn't something that I'm pushing for other people to believe, and I'm entitled to that. So after that, he now got, it's Sylvia. He didn't spread the news. Hey, we gonna go down and get together, put this little private ass walk for the protest for Kelly together, just us. He only just gonna let me bring so many of y'all. And so this is what I believe, that it did not go introduced worldwide. He didn't publicize it worldwide for it to be known to a magnitude of people. He kept that amongst that little group right there. But that's my belief. That's going to always be my belief. Not me to believe that, oh, well, R. Kelly sent me to school. Oh, well, R. Kelly is my mentor. I can't even think of a date that this man had time to be his damn mentor. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. You go down there, you meet R. Kelly, you get to bragging to R. Kelly, telling him about how you got this fan base for him. Some good people, y'all been rocking. You've been, pulling your work, learning the case, doing X, Y, and Z. Man, let us come down here, stand in Chicago, and advocate for you, and let us get some accurate news out to the people. That's what I believe happened. Okay, fine. So now you done brought these people down here. And shit went a little bit differently than what he thought. Of course, rightfully so. He's going to be that person online that's screaming, I brought y'all down here. And look how y'all repay me and blah, blah, blah. Did a bad situation occur? Yes, it did. Okay, so what? Sylvia gave out the fucking address. It wasn't the end of the damn world. All he had to do was just fix that up behind the scenes. Hey, we can't do that. We can't do that. He's not going to want y'all to come back down there if we keep doing it. But what did they do? They brought all this shit out here to YouTube. So I just started laughing at the shit. Now he talking about, I said, I would sue her for lying. I didn't say this shit. He been saying this shit all these years. Whoop-de-damn do. That's what I want y'all to type in the chat. Whoop-de-damn do. Because he wants to put a crocodile tear out here. I don't care about that. I am entitled, just like he is and everybody else, to use Fair Act Use 107 in here as I react to certain videos and laugh my ass off. Matter of fact, I'm going to see who I can contact to rewrite that motherfucker. Because laughing, LMAOO and F should be inserted in that goddamn analogy over there. It should be inserted as part of that damn law. People want to laugh, now you want to sue. Boy, sit down.
So if you want to say I told a lie about that, then yeah, I will accept that. Because technically, he didn't want to meet none of them.
See that? Now,
he wanted them to stay at bay.
Let me talk about your technically. Bookum, let's talk about you technically. Because you said that this was your daddy. And you just said that your daddy said, well, technically, or you told, you tell Lady Libra, well, technically, my daddy, R. Kelly, he didn't want to meet of them, none of them. He just wanted to stay at bay. So you just what? Ignored the request of your daddy and did what you wanted to do? See how you set yourself up? It's just that damn simple. And you think that I'm not about to laugh at this shit right now. But I'm gonna run that back for the community out here. I'm gonna run that back. Technically, did y'all hear that? Put a Y in the chat if you heard it, put an E in if you did. Technically, R. Kelly did not even want that to happen. He wanted them to stay at bay. But if this is what R. Kelly wanted, then Bookum, you got some explaining to do about why the hell that you continue to do and as opposite of what he wanted. Oh, because you want to do what you want to do so you can be the man. What did you have to prove? What did you have to prove? We're gonna run that back. That's why I want to know what you have to prove after your dad has said he didn't want that. Stay a bay. Huh? What? You did it anyway. And you want your daddy to trust. That's why he call you distorted. You couldn't even follow simple rule number one. You went against that. You went against the grain.
You never know.
You come up with the stuff.
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yes, I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, don't lie on me.
Don't lie on you. You won't tell no truth on him.
If you don't lie on me, I won't tell no truth on you. And I've been that way for the last 6 years. I've been consistent.
Oh my God.
Since 2018. I've been so consistent. I've dealt with all the bumps, I dealt with all the bruises, and I still came out whooping ass.
You were supposed to deal with them. You helped created some of them. You have created some of them. Am I lying? You interjected yourself into that situation with DJ Tyson and his son. I don't know whether if they paid you to do so, but you got yourself into that and you said it on the live. I'm not gonna go dig back for these lies. You know, when you and DJ was kind of, melting it back together and you're pissed off at Drunken Larry over there. That came out your mouth. I only went after him because of y'all. You know, when the cousin Levi fell out and all of that stuff with you too, right? Now you went to put all of that blame on going after that DJ Tyson and the situation with his son. You put all of that now on the people that you were falling out with. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, you did. I sat right here and watched it with 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 of them. Yes, I did. When I had to take these off, when I had to get big. What, man? What you did? Whoop-de-doo. Thank you, Miss Green Eyes. But you interjected yourself in that. That was not your fight. But you felt for some apparent reason that you had to help Drunken Larry. You had to dip a little low to help Angelo. You had to swing a little high to jump on team cousin Levi's side, going after that boy. And what do I believe? And I'm entitled to my belief. I think that they might have dropped you a little bit in your cash app just to do so. Because you was thirsty. They hired your bounty hunting ass out here on this YouTube. That's what I believe. It may not be true. It's just my belief. That's all I'm saying. But you did it. And I do believe, Drunken Larry, every string they was pulling on you, you came out the fire. You tore this community down. It wasn't the fact that you and Sylvia broke up and y'all was arguing and doing, it wasn't that. It was your entire freaking behavior out here. And you had the nerves to want to be put on a pedestal to advocate for R. Kelly. You wanted what? Good, wholeheartedly people who actually really came out of here, the comfort of their home, to say free R. Kelly, to stand behind you while you was doing this goofy ass shit. Really? The way that I looked at it, though, Bookum, you embarrassed R. Kelly, along with some other ones. But you embarrassed that man. Ain't no way in the hell that your name should be on any godson certificate above. None. But It is what it is, right? You made your claim. You got about 200-300 people out here believing that that is exactly what you are. That's their loss. Because Pap know better. And I have a brain. And I have eyes to look above the fucking surface level and to outthink any motherfucker that I choose to outthink. Okay? So don't be trying to sue me because you hate the way that I say things out my mouth that does not fit along with your narrative. Because, nigga, you could tell me that your shit is yellow and I wouldn't believe you because I know most people's shit is brown. And if it is yellow, that ain't shit but that fucking virus coming out your ass. That's what I believe. And that's the damn truth. Fuck around, have yellow shit. Then take your ass on over there to the what's that Gary? What's the name of that damn hospital over there? Yeah, over there. Grace. You better take your ass on over there to Grace. Let them scope that shit out.
But it's literally still all your fault. You brought all these people.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No,
I didn't. I made it so certain. Listen, I made it so certain people can meet the man. If you really want to be,
you see how he do that? You see how he do that, right? He made it. She said that you brought all of these people. No, 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 no. He didn't put them on his back. He didn't rent cars and shit for them. He didn't do none of that. But what he did do was influence the people that he had some type of a clout with the R. Kelly. So of course these people going to cater to him because they want to go and meet R. Kelly and presumably advocate for him. Let's just keep that like that. Because I don't know what anybody else's intentions was at all. All I know is there's a celebrity and there's a group of people. And when you add that up, I'm just going to have to keep it under the assumption that they really want to go see this celebrity and what was going on and find out how can they help. That's where I'm going to leave that at. That's the clean version. And I like that version. But him, on the other hand, he's sitting over here with his hand. No, 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 that wasn't that. Because he's got to switch this up on you. And let's hear how he switches it up.
Man,
nah, I don't call.
He
I don't call it one Pap Smith. It all depends how I feel.
Yours.
I might call it a yuck mouth.
Yeah.
You know, I might call it train tracks.
I just want to not be so hard on the content creator.
Man, listen, hell with them.
Wait a minute, I think I might have went too far.
And because, but wait a minute, I didn't see you get on our page and say,
hold on, y'all. Let me
if
see.
you don't, no.
Okay, let me see if this is it.
No, I didn't.
Sorry about that.
I made it so certain.
Okay, here we go.
Listen, I made it so certain people can meet the man. If you really want to be honest, and I'm just going to be blunt, he didn't want to meet none of them.
He made it so that certain people can meet the man. Well, how did he do that, you guys? Did he come to the group and say, hey, I can, get arrangements made so that, you guys can come down and so we can show R. Kelly, that he has support out here. Because that's the only thing that I believe is closely to what happened. That's what I believe. But he knows how to do the switcheroo, you guys. He knows how to do the switcheroo for the narrative. He does. I tell y'all all the time. The why I got this tattoo right here. Shh. I tell you, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because you about to do it. You about to do it. And this is exactly what I mean. Hi, Raider, baby. This is exactly what I mean. He about to switch it up. So as he's switching it up, if you are not slow to speak and quick to listen, you will miss it and you will fall into his trap. And he's set it up where now he can get away from that because his brain moves faster than the fucking elephant spraying water on his back. Okay? His brain moves fast. He's already thought about your response and his next answer. So you just can't talk over because you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. He's fast. He's quick.
So if you want to say I told a lie about that, then yeah, I will accept that. Because technically, he didn't want to meet none of them.
Technically, I can't get over that, y'all. I can't get over that. How do you say technically R. Kelly did not want to meet any of them and he wanted them to stay at bay? In another content that he was doing, another show that he did, he bluntly tells the people, you all wouldn't even know R. Kelly if it wasn't for me. I'm the one that got y'all down here. How does that even go together? When what I'm sitting over here thinking to myself, oh, so you just defy R. Kelly. You just went and did what you wanted to do behind this technical file. This is a tech. Hold on. So R. Kelly said he really didn't want to meet nobody. Just keep everybody at bay. So you ran this show how you wanted to run it. And you know after you got done running it, you needed to get the honorary award for clout. Now I got to ask you, who is really the super fan? Who's really the super damn fan around here? All this time you got us thinking there's a whole bunch of other people that were super fans. But you literally just stated here at 1.37-02 that R. Kelly told you what to do and you defied the order of your daddy. And then all this whole heap of shit show then went down out here. See, you lack accountability, Book. And you over there talking about some suing me, bro. Oh, Lord, you can sue me. I'm going to make sure I got lip gloss. I got women lotion. Put all this on here. You ain't got to sue me for this. I just ship this to you. We settled out of court, nigga. We can settle out of court right now, boy.
Yeah, so it's my fault. And I own up to that.
Oh, well, yep. I just want to not be so hard on the content creator.
Man, listen, hell with them. And because, wait a minute, I didn't see you get on our page and say, don't be hard on Dana J. I didn't see you get.
And you know why it's the hell with y'all content creators? Because y'all enjoying that Bookum bandwagon. Y'all didn't salute this influencer that somebody put him out there on Clyde 9 as. Yeah, y'all did this to yourselves. But you see what happened in return, because he don't need nobody but Kaleidoscope and Wisdom Daughter right now. That's the A-team. They're going to solve the whole mystery behind this this automobile and this AirTag shit. They are the judge, the jury, and the executioners, even in the R. Kelly case. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So if we got those people, then who the fuck needs court? Let them handle it all. They'll figure it out. Kaleidoscope got one of them Inspector Gadget glass eyes on her face. She, all up in it. Yeah, I said it, Kaleidoscope. What you gonna do about it? Nothing.
I didn't see you.
Did you watch the last of it?
Man,
did you watch the end of it?
No, I didn't.
I was the last person that called in.
Okay. What did you tell her? What did you tell her?
Now, I can't speak for Lady Libra, but I just kind of want to put my little thought on top of what she mentioned about Nyla's show. She mentioned that Nyla put a piece of paper up. She was over there. She kind of read it. Some things that she may have objected to and some things that she did, right? Bookum couldn't handle that. But see, what he clearly showed the people of the public out here is the same type of feelings. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I got to say it anyway, of when he put Don Russell's paperwork up. Don Russell reacted, right? Oh my God. He did. See, this is a Negro that solely lives in the land of it's okay when I do it, but it ain't okay when you do it. And where they do that shit at? I keep asking you where. What makes him think that he holds this freaking golden card some damn where that he's the only one to imply the rules, enforce the rules, and break the rules? I'll ask you again. Imply them, enforce them, and he can break them, but nobody else can. How they do that there? And he hates me for it. I don't hate Book. I likes to laugh at Bookum. If I hate Bookum, then I can't laugh because I'll be angry, right? I'll be angry all fucking time. I'll be laughing and happy as fuck when he come on. Bring me on the shits and giggles because that's what it is. Granted, this shit is serious to him. Granted, you lost some shit. Sorry for you. Because as a grown adult person, you don't set your shit up for none of that to happen to you. This was about his pride. He reacted to all this stuff as if R. Kelly, who can barely make his payments to his attorneys so that he can have attorneys wrapped around him, he act like he was going. R. Kelly didn't have $1 million to just give to him, not to book him. R. Kelly can't help you. He got to help himself. He got debt too. But the way that he was performing out here, it was as he was expecting a big payout from R. Kelly or his publisher or the manager. I don't know. I did like what? No, I'm just doing it for a friend. I'm just doing it for a friend. Ain't no way in the hell, number one, that you absolutely have given up on life. And I don't care who it is, because the only person that I will be willing to give my life up for is my children and my mom and my dad. The people who absolutely brought me into this world and the people that I need to die for out of this world, which is my children. Those should have been the only one. When this boy came out here and says that he'll jump off, he told us on the news. Now, if I was a news people, I'd come back and say, well, you ain't jumped off yet? Well, we'd like to have an interview with you about why the fuck ain't you jumped off this cliff yet? Because it's going to be a little bit longer for R. Kelly. It is. This is a process, and the situation that they done jammed up against him, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. And I know a lot of us don't want to hear that, but we have to run on the truth. I don't see him doing 30, but I do see him putting up a little bit more fight. He's got to fight, and he's got to keep fighting. But the way that he chose to fight out here and get that bullshit up out of here. We can point fingers all day at everybody about, well, you to blame and you to blame and you to blame. And it don't matter, because he's still going to shoot some mumble jumble about how it wasn't him, or he wasn't a part of it, or he didn't do anything. Really? Well, he's right about that. He wasn't down there to help secure his daddy's nothing, not at his home in the Trump Tower. He didn't make it over to the storage garage to put away any of his what do you call that stuff, rated R? The ADAX, all that stuff. He didn't do none of that. He didn't do none of that. He didn't go to help move out no apartment, except for the rumor that was out here that he was part of the Klan, the KKK family. I forgot the man's name who stole the washer and the dryer out of there, and him and Atmas Love. That shit was hilarious. I didn't care, and I didn't know who did it. I just thought the shit was funny. How the hell he helped break into the mansion and they stole the washer and the refrigerator and shit? What the fuck? Anybody that eats a lot, you gotta know that them motherfuckers coming from the fridge first. Then fuck that coffee table. Get that fridge, nigga. I'm just saying. So I'm just to see I like to have fun. But that was the type of story. I laughed my ass off. What's the man's name? James Brown or something, the big old, husky man or whatever, Yeah, okay, he adopted. Yeah, still not by R. Kelly. I'm just saying. He managed to be in all of these stories. When I started my show in the dark, what y'all want me to do? Sit back? This nigga, he done broke in the house. Where was he at God's son when Geronda Pace? Let's ask him, Kaleidoscope. Where was God's son at when Geronda Pace, and as you say, well, how do we not know that that was June Brown or June Bug or whatever that boy name is? Well, this your whole BFF right here, Booger Bear, is a security guard. He heard the news. You mean to tell me that he departed so far out of his daddy life that he did not know that there was going to be a Geronda Pace sneaking and jumping over the fence and with Bug and jumping in the bed and taking pictures and shit? Where the fuck was he at? Oh, my fault. He was over there as a standby, waiting to do that motherfucking movie with that damn juju beads on in the hot ass mini skirt and some purple plush ass makeup and a granny do wig on. The fuck? He didn't get the message. Oh, but let me look at it from another point of view. Let us go. Oh, R. Kelly didn't call it. Oh, okay. You mean to tell me that out of all of the times that R. Kelly, that one big time too, I still got that live over on the Papoose channel, and we watched that R. Kelly leave the county jail down there, and I'm gonna keep talking about it, and I don't care who likes it. And Don Russell is right there, and the Greenbird is right there, and they walking. He goes and gets inside of a Sprinter. You got all the other guys that's with R. Kelly and a couple of young ladies that get up in that van. Kaleidoscope. I was over here with my fucking binoculars looking for Book. I couldn't find that motherfucker nowhere. So when did he start being the godson? When did he did not get the 911 call that Daddy Kelly was leaving the Cook County jail down there and getting ready to get on his Sprinter, and only the helicopter got the smoke signal because that's who the fuck was there following him all the way to McDonald's. I was sitting over here comfortably in my chair like I'm doing now, watching that fucking helicopter follow R. Kelly Sprinter all the way to McDonald's. And then when they got out, because I didn't want to have no misidentity fucking crisis over here. I thought maybe Bookum showed up right away then. But then I zoomed back in with my fucking binoculars. And by holy gold, that was Don Russell. You make this shit make sense. So when did he get adopted again, Jerome? I'm gonna need the year on this because all of this shit went down. Maybe I guess why the godson was in his junior year over there at Georgia Tech. I don't know what the fuck he was, but I'm pretty sure somewhere in between time, and Geronda's up in his house, and what's her name? Sing that the other artist that was with R. Kelly, right? Who said, what's that damn girl name? The skinny head girl, the braids. What's her name, y'all? Can't think of her name. With the baby song with R. Kelly, right? Her. Right. You mean to tell me that R. Kelly didn't invite him over when they was over there watching the basketball or some football game, and she told us she went upstairs and Drea was locked in the door because R. Kelly wouldn't let her out? You mean to tell me that nigga wasn't invited? As much as he likes sports, and R. Kelly didn't send him a VIP to come and watch the fucking big screen on the sports that was going on. Sparkle. That's her name. Huh? He won outside on duty. He won valeting, shit. He won in the kitchen cooking. He won the butler. Where the fuck was he? I'm trying to understand this. So when the fuck did he get adopted? When? I'm trying to understand this. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. When? Because it just don't make sense. But since he got this whole invite and Kip brought him in and he went down there and he got in good with R. Kelly, he out here make it seem like that he been tied hip to hip with R. Kelly ever since he was 10 years old. I don't know what to believe about that story where he says that him and Kip, he said this, was over there up in the penthouse. He left the penthouse. Kelly was sick, and he up in there, he's sick. And so they decided to go and kick it across the street over to some club. And over at the club was these old darn Red girl and the Baltimore girls. And before I know it, motherfucking Baltimore girls was on the goddamn TV doing a fucking interview with Gloria Allred. What the fuck they do that at? Talking about some, he nutted on my face because we was under the influence of, and we didn't know this was his people. He said he knew those people. Nobody else out here claimed those people but that boy. The one that's sitting on TV with Gloria Allred. But when people start coming on about that, he got quiet as hell for a minute. He got quiet as hell, man. He ain't turned into King Kong behind that. He got a little bit quiet. But see, but that's my theory. That's my opinion. That's just mine. And so I'm trying to see where is it that I'm lying at. That's all. Mods, can y'all thank the people for the membership and stuff so I can keep running my mouth? I appreciate it. That's all I'm saying. And welcome them to the chat for me. Hey, everybody, but I'm just doing this because he talking about I lie too much. And if I keep lying, he gonna sue me. I saw what I saw. And what I saw and what I heard only runs behind what's already out here, which I'm entitled to do a reaction on, just like his ass. And I am entitled to repeat what he's, okay. All right, Bookum, I might do maybe a little twist and turn. But hey, I got a little bit of Elvis Presley, twist and shout. Twisted, you know that song, boy. Shit, and you over there, you can do your damn thing. Why I can't do my damn thing over here? Why I can't do my little whatever I want to call it and appreciate a person doing a membership or $1 for a pass? Because that's all the fuck I do, and that's just to kind of make it look like my channel fits in with everybody. I don't need 20s and 50s and 30s. I be, just. I just be want to see it. The shit look pretty going up the damn screen. That's about it. But let me continue here.
That she need to know the facts and before she open her mouth.
See that? I need to know the facts.
I did, but I was taking your stance at some point.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean,
but let me finish making my point about the Nyla show, as I was almost done. What Nyla did was she put that paperwork up, trying to show the people of a document that I guess came from Sylvia's husband, Ronald, right? But that was her piece of information that she received or she did a research on to find and decide to build her a perception, of what she think about her opinion based on that. She didn't say whether if it was fact or this or that. She goes, oh, well, this is this or this or that, right? He reacted to it just like Don Russell or everybody else. I should have loaded it up. Y'all. But it was the same type of reaction. So I'm sitting over here saying, oh, I guess you see how it feels when it's done to you. But nobody else should have this type of feeling when you do it to them. I reacted. Hollywood Next reacted. And it was some more people that reacted. I'm going to ask you guys in the chat and put a Y if you remember and an N if you don't. You remember that first paperwork that he came out with? And he put all of those names in there. I actually have that paperwork. Okay. I have it in one of my drives too. I don't have it plugged up. If I'm not mistaken, it might be in this one, but I don't have it plugged up because I've been using my hard drive for my work, right? So, and in that paperwork, I don't know if y'all remember that he put my name in there, trying to send it in to a judge. One papoose was in that paperwork. I'm over here like, what the fuck? I read that entire paperwork. I couldn't do nothing but laugh my ass off at it. Do y'all remember that? He had a list of names there. I'm like, so I'm in the paperwork as one papoose for laughing and doing this. Yeah, he was heated right then. He was pissed off right then at a whole lot of damn people because he didn't like the fact that people were laughing at him or critiquing to his shows and stuff. He literally slid my name in this paperwork. So I knew right there, if he was capable of doing something like this, oh, this is his MO. He's gonna be doing this shit for a mighty long time, and he don't care who you are. And these are people that are just doing their YouTube channels. But he is, how y'all said, the victim. He's weird. He's very, very weird. And I'm like, what? I have it. I promise y'all, I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna copy it and put it on my goddamn community board. I am, because this shit was funny as hell. Sitting over there, made up a whole goddamn 8 paragraph full of shit. I couldn't believe it. And then have the audacity to come back on here talking about how cool him and Hollywood is good now. We like sisters now. What? When did they cut each other? We know when they cut each other neck off, but when did they put them back on their shoulders? What? Oh my, I was like, this boy, anybody that rides behind him and wipes his butt with toilet paper, then you team Bookum. I fucks with you. That's him.
Oh, because I've been seeing it.
Yes, man. So can I ask you a question?
No.
So can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If your son
here we go with the
people to leave him
bullshit.
alone, and they wouldn't leave him alone, and they put a tracker on your son's car and gave the location to a self-proclaimed vice lord, and the vice lord has been on the internet threatening everybody, threatening to blow everybody down and kill everybody, what would you do?
Oh, I'm going to the police. I already know me.
So what's wrong when I do it?
You gonna lie? Lieber, I got you covered on this one. He wants to know what's the difference. If a situation like this happened, well, what would you do? You replied, oh, I'm gonna go to the police. So you should have asked him, well, what would you do? And his answer would have been, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna flat out lie to the police. That's it, and that's all. But see, this is how it works. I'll ask you what you do. What you gonna do? Go lie? Yeah, that's what you gonna do. That's exactly what you gonna do. You gonna sauce it up too. I was really, really shocked to hear a Dennis Byron sit over there and say that, like, literally, you was about to do what with Dennis? You were going to do what? You were going to have Dennis go in and sauce up your story against Sylvia? Now, this is what crazy to me when I kind of peep in a little bit on Wisdom Daughter on how she is being the judge, the jury, and the executioner right now against Sylvia, right? I had to laugh my ass off, right? That's definitely what she's doing. That's definitely what she's doing. Shout out to you, Jerome. Thank you. And to everybody for gifting me. Thank you, hon. But I'm like, really? Really? Like, she's dead on the fact that Sylvia is 100% wrong in this situation. No background, no nothing else. She's not putting none of that in there. She don't give two craps about what Bookum did yesterday and 2 days before. Her main focal point is that Sylvia is lying in court about this freaking car. But there is details that will be used in there to help build these stories from the prosecutor and the defense. We all watch this to see what it is that, if she's having a jury trial, will believe, or if it's the judge would believe it. But Wisdom Daughter is over there, all three of them, y'all, all three of them, because she can't stand Sylvia. She has a serious, dangerous motive. And when you have that type of mindset, because you are being vindictive towards one single person, right? That is so easy to point out that, wait a minute, you're doing this on malicious intent. You're not doing this as what they call civil civil service for the public. You're not doing this because a certain person, so to speak, broke a law or anything according to you. You're doing this because I know if I was in the juror, I'll be able to decipher that. I'll be able to decipher that. I'm like, wait a minute. This woman don't give two shits about doing her civil duty for the law. This woman is after, this is personal. This is after her. I couldn't do it. And we have to be able to make sure we know those distinctions, because a lot of the people that are being incarcerated, right? This is just cause right here. Looking at in this window of what I'm seeing with Wisdom Daughter, it's people like that you will have someone locked up, innocent as fuck, serving 50 years because you went in there to cold-heartedly press your real feelings about a personal intent of being malicious to this person intentionally over coming in there under your civil duty of what you think. So you have to be able to see and decipher and depict all of this stuff before you have the wrong person locked up. In other words, you got to get out your fucking feelings, because fighting with your feelings is just, I don't know. We all have them. It's something hard to fight. We all have them. Those are emotions. But what does the law says? And she swears that she's sitting over there paying out the exact law of how Sylvia broke the law. Number one, you have to know exactly how that whole entire insurance shit operated. What was their clause and their disclosures and their degree and agreements and stuff. There's fine lines. There's thin prints, and everybody contracts and disclosures are usually different and stuff, from what, but she says she knows it. So, but baby, this is her show is solely about the attack of infamous Sylvia. It is. It definitely is. She just sugarcoating it up like she's doing some silver duty at saving over here while Bill bully Bear, bully, because he a big bully. He want to be a big bully.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. I'm not saying you wrong for doing what you did, because you were supposed to do that. But I'm just saying this has been such a long beef that to where it's like you don't really know. You're seeing what's happening, but the way it's going is like you flip a coin, you don't know who to believe.
But look, I'm the only one that showed receipts.
I agree, astrology.
So if I'm the only one showing receipts that's backing up everything I'm saying, then who do you believe?
But you got mad at Nyla because she showed a paper. I mean, she's only going by what she investigated or read.
No. I'm not gonna let you disrespect journalists like that.
Listen,
she only talked about which.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta go there. It's a pet peeve of mine, and sometimes it triggers me a little bit. I can't stand a ninja or whatever y'all want. I'm trying to keep it clean. Who thinks that they can apply their rule to how things should be or fit all the damn time. Like Nyla didn't have a just cause behind it. Like Pap don't have a just cause. And last I checked, as long as you can present a just cause, baby, the fight is fair. You understand me? I get it. He want to do the receipts. Okay, well, I'm rebuttaling to the receipts that you put up. So how am I a liar? How am I a liar? You lie. No, you put the receipt up. I don't have the receipt. I don't screenshot. I don't want that shit. It's over there. I'm going to tell the judge. Have him go get it. It's video number 810, and it's 1-32.28. That's what. That's where it's at. I ain't gonna got time to dig and all this shit up. I just like to talk about it.
She was sent and what she was told. She didn't investigate, because if she would have investigated that, then she would have said, no, I can't do this because this dude got something else.
See
Tell
that?
the truth of what happened.
Do it his way.
And then here's the thing that get me. Even when you read the paper, and because I just read it, even when you read that paper, you clearly see something happen because the judge is playing Marco Polo with his words.
Can somebody explain that to me? Let's Google it. Let's Google. Technically, I don't know what that. I'm familiar with Marco Polo. I'm just trying to see where does it fit to say that a judge under oath, a judge that's been sworn in, is playing Marco Polo. That sounds like that's a retaliating, figurative way of putting things because he was mad. He's been butthurt that the judge, according to the documentation that's out here, says that he's a liar. So it's like he's trying to what is it? Call the judge or accusing the judge of doing something that would be unlawful for the judge to do. That's kind of what it sounds like to me. But let me find out. Let me find out. What is it that, no, that's not what I want to ask. Hold on. What do you call a judge that's doing Marco Polo? A judge playing Marco Polo would be called justice. This is a play on the phrase just ice, with the ice refer. Y'all know what? Let me read what she said. You say, what do you want to read? That salute. I'm glad that you're making yourself more available. You're very talented and funny. You could talk about anything. He said he read it wrong. Yeah, I know I screenshotted it off of Nyla. I'm looking for it now. Okay, so what he says has no bearing, no meaning of anything to apply to a judge. I don't see anything. Marco Polo is actually applied to Marco Polo, who was a Venetian merchant, explorer, and writer who traveled through Asia along the Silk Road. So why did he apply or Marco Polo in the same sense of like he's shooting defamation or something towards a judge? I don't know. That's just weird. I don't get that. Other than that, it's a judge playing Marco Polo. Marco Polo played a game on freaking ice or something, shooting the puck that, Marco Polo. So he's saying he's trying to imply that the judge is ping-ponging back and forth or something. I guess so. Let me find this letter right quick. Where is it? Because I know I screenshotted it. I sure did, Bookum, because I knew you was going to come back and your interpretation was going to be a little bit different than the 85% of people interpreting it. I knew it. I knew it was. Let me see. Let me see. Is this it? No, that's not it. Even your damn people. Yeah, a kaleidoscope, she say she's smart. Why she ain't read it the right damn way? Why? Why? Oh my God, am I down too far, y'all? Hold on. Let's see what it says here. Then I'm gonna take it out of here and move it into the Bookum file, like how you got a file for everybody. Oh my God, how did I get so far down, y'all? What was that? Like last week, right? Wasn't it like last week? Oh, word, yeah, word, exactly. Thank you for that. Word play games. In other words, I'm gonna say something out there, y'all figure it out. Then the minute you try to figure it out, that's when you become the liar. Because you didn't put it out there how he wanted you to put it out there, according to how he's defining or what he's thinking. As soon as you come up with your own way, oh, that's a lie. That's not it. Hold on. My eyes are burning. And Shannon, don't you say nothing about I'm burning something in this house, because I'm not. Where is that damn letter at? Can't find shit when you want it. Hadn't had time to put it on my computer because I've been gone. But my eyes is burning. All right, somebody gonna have to send it to me. It's because I'm gonna waste too much time trying to find it. Okay, so it's got to be after that because I remember that. Oh, then he's sitting over there telling me nope, I don't have it. I don't have it in here, so I don't know what I did with it. Okay, but let's continue. Y'all know the letter that I'm talking about, and I know what I was listening to on there, and to me, it sounded like, and because I don't know it verbatim, but it did. It sounded like, okay, well, Ronald wrote the letter, had some agreement, or first disagreed. Oh, he said something else too, y'all. I'm not gonna touch that letter because I don't have it in front of me, though. What's going on, Jones and For Food? Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, sweetheart. So, what did he say? Ronald, they were first putting out here that Ronald did not want to release his vehicle to him. Him and his wife was, debating against that and all that stuff, but she wanted to give it to him. And then Ronald was up under, was thinking that it was possibly something going on for, between Bookum and Sylvia, right? And I don't know if y'all caught it the other day, but I could have sworn he said something like, like, you know, mm, and I didn't catch it quite good. Let me hold off on that because I'm gonna come back to it because I'm gonna find it. It's gonna make more sense if I play it. And I know what live that was on. So shout out to the gift members, y'all, in the chat. We appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you so much.
How can I not show up for trial, but then show up for mediation? What happened in the middle?
You're right.
And if Nala was any type of journalist and with any type of credit, which she's not, because just look at who she hang out with. If she had any type of
Bookum, that has no bearing on what the hell you just said. Not one. There is no such thing that where you get to look at a person and make a decision on what they are qualified for. You see how you goofy. And I'm not supposed to laugh at this. Nyla is not a journalist. Just look at who she hang out with. Now, I don't know how the hell Lady Lieber was supposed to respond to that, but you tell me how she was supposed to respond to that. You want her to address that ignorant ideology shit you just said. Just look at her. Look who she hangs out with. And what was Lady Lieber was supposed to say? Oh, yeah, you know what? You're right. Y'all have to watch these entrapping statements from this boy. I'm telling you, because he will trap you up in it. Because, listen, you got to be slow to speak and quick to listen with him. He got a word trickology up his sleeve waiting to happen. And next thing you know, you're going to be in that video, the next one, with him recording you, with you agreeing to his shit. So you got to do a cease and desist on yourself with your man. Let him talk. And then you know what? Make him repeat himself. Make him give you clarity to what he is saying. Don't answer this boy right away. Yeah, Bookum, I'm throwing a wrench in your shit right now. Yes, I am. You gonna sit there talking about your whole ideology on that part was effed up, dude. How in the heck are you gonna ask your caller or tell your caller that someone is trying to do journalism? She don't even look like a journalism. Look who she hangs with. What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? But these are the people that like to follow it. This is the one where Wisdom Daughter got a saddle on his back. This is the one that Kaleidoscope is over there, bro is sending this boy a whole bunch of fried goddamn Dunkin' Donuts and Twinkies and shit. Man, please. But and the Kaleidoscope, I'm dumb. I'm the dumb one. Girl, please.
Credit or off with herself, that would have been the first thing that she pulled out. What happened in the middle? No. But she got the Scam Likely crew in her ear and she running with it. So, hey, why should I feel sorry for cracking an egg on the dummies?
Well, see, I don't know.
Can I get the Fair Act in the chat, please? One of the mods, can you please put the Fair Act you such for me, please?
Okay, yeah. But should I hang with them?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. If you're not talking to them, if you're not in concert with them, how did you get information about me that you didn't research?
Don't answer that, Lady Lieber. Don't you answer that, Lady Lieber. You said you've been over there for a long time with him. You ought to know how he worked. You ought to know how he worked. I know you know how this boy worked by now. Thank you, love. Let me pin that at the top. I'm going to pin that right at the top. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me pin that. Let me pin that. Let me pin that. Let's get this up here because y'all know he already on the phone speed dial. She using it. Come on. Come on, 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 come on. I need you, I need you, I need you. Hold on, y'all. We can get this going. There we go. Okay, that should be pinned up there just in case. Let's do some protection over here. We gotta get the protective right going on. Lady Libra, don't you answer that. Don't you answer that, girl. We're gonna get back to it. I'm gonna bag it up in 1 second. Just 1 second. Give me a second. I gotta play his theme song. Because the next time you have a conversation with him, Lady Libra, I want you to keep this in mind, because this is how it works. Right? That's how it works, girl. He wants you to make room, let him work. This is him, girl. I tried to tell you. This is what he wants. I'm trying to tell you. Make room, let him work. Make room, let him work. Yeah, this him. He will get it past you all the time. Now, let's go back over. See what he's trying to get you, trick you into right quick, Lady Lee. Let me bag it up just a tinge. Just a tinge. Come on with it, boy.
And she running with it. So, hey, why should I feel sorry for cracking the egg on the dummies?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, see, I don't know who Nala hang out with. I just be watching. I don't know nobody.
You see,
that's his job, lady.
Okay, yeah. But should I hang with them?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this question. If you're not talking to them, if you're not in concert with them, how did you get information about me that you didn't research?
But from my understanding, it was one of her viewers, one of her members asked her to look at it and go over it. So that's what made her look into it.
A viewer by the name of Porky, right?
I don't know.
And because if you listen to what was said, and she said, girl, I sent it to you. And then if you look on the other hand and you see Dubowski talking about, Nala, here's the receipts. I send this to you. Wait a minute.
He hate that.
These are all part of the crew.
He hate that. He hate when somebody got something that they can send off on him so that these people can critique his, his doings. He don't like that shit. He don't like that shit at all. You know what, Jerome? If I can take your profile picture and put it right over here in this blacked out movie theater, you will have VIP today. Yeah, you would. Thank you. Thank you for your support. You showing up, and I appreciate that in your great words that you always put in, in the chat for me. So I appreciate that. But if I can move you and put you over here in the VIP movie theater, you will have a seat. You will have a seat today. But listen, he don't like that. He don't like when you got some on him and you're sending it around to YouTube for other people to critique. Have their word on it, pass their opinion on it, agree to disagree on it. It eats him up. It eats him up. He's the only one that has convinced himself that he's the receipt man, other than phases to the next level. See, phases to the next level start making that an honorary thing. Mr. Receipt Man coming in. Mr. Receipt Man coming in. I used to sit over here and say, man, that bring your ass in the room. Ain't nobody got to do all that goddamn labeling shit. Bring your ass in here. I'm Mr. Receipt Man. I'm Mr. Receipt Man. Like we literally sitting up here in the court of law. We on YouTube. And I get it. To convince the people, okay, we got to put the little piece of paper up because what's before us shall be believable. You're supposed, and I get that. But as I tell y'all, this shit's in giggle time. And I don't give a rat's ass. And I'm here to laugh at the stuff that they done and all the stuff that they done. You guys are already aware of it. And I also tell y'all, whenever you feel like that I need to be stand and corrected, to do so. I'm not a mean person. Just say, hold on, pal. Go check this out and do this. And then the next person gonna say, well, that ish should have done her damn research. And then I'm gonna come behind that person and say, fuck you. Straight to the point, boo. Straight to the point. He can't do that. He need a red carpet, a black carpet, blue carpet rollout for him. Who putting somebody on a freaking pedestal that cannot strategically behind what he calls the corruption of the people from YouTube, getting him evicted? How in the hell could you not outsmart that? That means the roof comes first, the beef got to come second. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't care. He wanted to keep having a reason for them to keep going back and forth. He ignored that. He ignored this right up over here, which is called a roof over your head. He ignored it. He wanted the beef. He chose his poison. And then he found somebody to blame it on. Because ain't nowhere in the hell is Priscilla, Love Yourself, Jerome, or Katnick, or anybody else in this chat. Matter of fact, shout out to Katnick. Oh, good to see you in the chat. Okay, can convince me that I'm going to argue with you every freaking day while I'm sitting over here missing June, July, and August goddamn rent. Who? Y'all see me going to work, right? Because I come on my live quite a bit. But I bet you what you not going to see me is being distracted and not working. When I'm in that office, I'm on my break. I'm off the clock. I'm good. But when I'm on that floor, you think I'm finna be on the floor not doing nothing instead of getting called on my phone and lose my job for YouTube? No. That accountability is him. Hey, boo, it's him. You did that because you have the power, right? If you got the power to lip box and do all what he do out here and run back and forth to court, then he should have had the power to shut it down, to save a roofing over his freaking head so he wouldn't have to have nobody to blame it on. Save his freaking job so he wouldn't have to have nobody to blame it on. That's what I call being a man. This was some whole a shit show of mice. Who gonna risk their stuff for that? To prove what? Now look what he's doing. Entertaining us by trying to prove that he's the receipt man and he's going to win this case against Sylvia. And I'm here for it. And I'm still not going to salute him if he wins. I'm still not, because I don't like him like that. I don't like him like that. I don't hate him like that, but I sure in the hell don't like him because he should have answered my call as a man when all this stuff started instead of being up there trying to run a shit and giggle show on me. Yeah, and I took that shit. I did that shit. Mm-hmm.
And the only person that's missing is who?
I'm not saying no name.
No.
That's right, Jerome.
If we gonna
ain't missing a lick, ain't missing a dollar.
We gonna walk it correctly, right? See, that's one thing about me.
Because y'all even have me all over YouTube. I'm being people titles.
See, that's why. See, that's why I sit back and I let people talk. And I let you talk for years. And I be sitting on a boatload of nothing but documents. And I say, one day, I just want to be an asshole. And I'm going to pop out and I'm going to put that document and say, remember y'all said this? And here's the truth.
But
so now,
how does that work? How does that work? How is it because he has a boatload of information on people that makes his boatload of bull crap on people insignificant, irrelevant? How does that work? How does that work? I'm gonna expose all of their stuff, but I'm gonna leave my stuff in the crates. How does that work? Like, what? I'm like, okay, no, when you expose their stuff, granted, there are some text messages that he would kind of roll real fast, let you see this, and I said this, and he should respond to that, and okay, we've seen all of that. But for real, what's going on, Wanda? But for real, like this boy plays so many freaking games, y'all. It is crazy, man.
Right. So now I have shown irrefutable evidence, right?
Yeah.
Here's what I'm saying. Now I got 24 hours to correct.
Listen to this.
Anything negative she said about me. If not, that channel gone. And I'm going to leave it at that.
And that's how he knows how to fight. I'm going to take you off YouTube. This is the weakest link as ninja I have seen in this community. What happened to all of that? I'm going to do this and because he got to get up off his ass to do that, right? And of course, he knows the dangerous effect behind that. And he doesn't want to suffer that. He doesn't want to be in jail. He doesn't want to do that. So what better way and easy way for him to do it is to go and write up his lengthy ass little story about how he got his feelings hurt on YouTube. And then you do what? Now, let's just say that he did that, Now, what's going to stop her from submitting this video in to YouTube with the threat that he has made by telling her that she has 24 hours to do so-and-so or this will happen? That's not a cease and desist letter. That's more like a order in demand or, or this going to happen. Like she has no choice. This is it. This is what we're going to do. You don't do it, bada boom, bada bang. See, you know what had happened, though? And that fair is fair. I get it. Nyla's husband come on, being very, you know, brought his gratitude of respect to him, okay? But when he lowered that guard, that opened that door so much for him to continue on this little smirky face ass character that he has, that he believes is intimidating to the most out here. And that's what's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I can't be intimidated. I can't be intimidated. Now, I've done this entire live with you guys. You asked me, have you heard one threat? I don't have to do them. Have you heard one threat from Pat to this ninja? I ain't got to do it. I ain't got to stoop that low. I can spit it just like this and have it come across his forehead just as dangerous as him over here trying to take people's channels. I ain't got to do that and do it like this. But yeah, this is who you're working with, though. This boy right here. So I'm just saying, you're doing your interviews and all of that stuff with him. You just gotta listen. Let him talk, because he's having a whole entrapment case, basket case, and there's a lot of things that, like I say, he says that I lie about, but I promise you, he didn't show Libra any of those lies. What happened to the Mr. Receipt Man? He didn't even rebuttal to her anything that I have said as being exposed as a lie from up under his belt buckle, right? No, because I didn't. I didn't. I just say what people say and laugh at it. Yeah, I might take out a word or two, and when you hear that, I'm not to put allegedly on it. Period. I know when the period. I ain't get tatted for nothing. See, this just don't apply to the people that might be around me or whatever. This also apply to me. See, if you can't follow your own rule, then who the fuck am I to put a rule on somebody else? I know when to take a look at this and shut the fuck up. This is my Pap, you gotta pipe it down a little bit. Pap, you gotta be Pap. I gotta follow my own rule. So it's applied to me too. Hello, sweetheart, baby. Hi. But yeah, let's hear. Let's listen to a little bit more of it.
You don't get to lie on me. And I'm supposed to be cool about it.
You don't get to lie on me.
In the same way you
and I'm not supposed to be cool about it. Well, it wasn't cool with what he did when he joined that crew over there to do what they did to DJ Son. Was that cool? Oh, it's okay if you do it, but it's not okay if other people do it. It was not okay, and I'm going to say this for the record, for him to pick up that phone and call Scooby-Doo's children's mother, who had absolutely nothing to do with this YouTube out here. Y'all ain't never seen that girl out here at all. Never mentioned that boy's name in no type of way. Well, that wasn't okay. Oh, it's okay if you do it, but it's not okay if anybody else do it. It was not okay. And I'm gonna have to say this, even though, hey, the cousin Levi, I don't go nowhere over there, right? At all. Never have. Never been in this chat. Never. I'll watch a little bit of a replay, but never have I been over in this chat. Ever. None of these years out here. However, but you didn't have to go. Those people didn't lie on him at all when him and JoJo was running that live. It just coincidentally, okay, I guess R. Kelly was ran in that live. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But see, but that wasn't pertaining to him. They wasn't calling his name. They didn't shoot no shot or nothing. But you know what excuse he fed to the people out here in the tube was that he had to protect R. Kelly. Now, I'm going to ask you guys from a factual point of view, right? From a non-fictitious point of view, that we're going to look at this on the real, for the real thing, real part of it, right? You asked me by, even if they ran that, right? What harm did that affect? What harm did that do to R. Kelly? And I'm gonna tell, and I want you guys to put it in the chat. What harm do y'all think that it done to R. Kelly from what R. Kelly has already been harmed by? What? He can't be harmed by nothing else no more. So don't let them fool you. This is it. All of the damage has literally been done to R. Kelly. That pretty much this is it. No one that they can do to that man. This is it. He's guarded and now protected by any more harmful and wrongdoing to him. He is. You can bet that. If you believe in faith, if you trust God, oh, he's protected. Now, see, he found a reason to go. Is that my males in the group? Hey, Melly Boo. That he found a reason to bring back to y'all that because ain't finna let nobody, hurt or touch R. Kelly. But he attacked the narrative about they use 80% or 70% of AI. When have you seen him do a video attacking anybody else who's dropping all of this music out here that's in an AI form with R. Kelly voice, allegedly using R. Kelly voice on it? When? When? Show me another video. See, that was personal. He didn't give a rat's ass about really what they were playing and how R. Kelly voice may have came across that streamline. What he wanted to do was poke the bear a little bit to see if he can get some sparks going over there. Because all it would have took was a cousin for the Levi or the JoJo to come back and say something, which means that he drew that weapon of attention first. I need some attention. Cow. He needed some attention. That's how them views was gonna go up. They ain't give him not 1 ounce of it. They didn't sneeze it out, slob it out, cry it out. They ain't do nothing. They ignored him just like that. And guess what he had? Still stuck over there standing in them boots trying to figure out plan 2 on how he can attack some more on that whole AI stuff. But yet then, since this is Kelly's godson, and he ain't over there shutting down those other mainstreams that's making all of this AI music of R. Kelly. Why ain't gonna shut that down? Oh, that's one hell of a challenge for him to do, right? Not only that, he ain't got the power to do so. Hush your mouth, pal. Hey, do it. Shut up, pal. Shut up. He ain't got the juice. He wants y'all to believe it. He wants y'all to believe it. I don't believe he got the juice. Had he had the juice, he'd have made it to Paramount right around now. It's been 5 years. He's still over there on standby. He just now graduated to a cartoon movie. Blue Ivy done been in cartoon movies as using her overlay for her voice since she was about 5 or 6 years old. He just now getting there, and he about 79. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I'm shooting it at you, book. Because you ain't finna sit out here tell me I'm a lie and I'm a lie. And I know what my eyes have seen and then watched on this dang on screen. I did. I'm a lie. You didn't go down there and have steak and shake and bake with that boy, Drunken Larry, while your daddy is being indicted or was indicted. You just felt mighty hungry at the wrong time, bro. You did he, ha, ha, and did all kind of stuff. But some kind of way, that old damn kaleidoscope don't paste that shit up over there in that damn Crayola box at all. You know why? Oh, this ain't about Dane. This ain't about him. Y'all let him and y'all pull y'all off the focal point of the R. Kelly stuff. Then that's on y'all. Why it ain't about him? Well, even though the focal point was on R. Kelly, and there was a lot of channels that was reading the paperwork and putting out their information about him, especially a View for Tracy. What's her name? View of Tracy Point. Put it down like a rocket over there. That woman was killing it. Texas Black Diamond was killing it. There was a whole lot of them out here. Okay? But somehow, Kaleidoscope feels like everybody out here missed all the paperwork. Now, I don't know if we was late and she was early, or she was late and we were too early. I don't know how she doing her math and the math. But I can recall sitting right upstairs on my front seat watching a Kim Fox. say the things that she say. I can recall watching a Michael Avenatti. I can recall watching a Daryl Johnson, not only just with R. Kelly, Daryl Johnson over there in his whole real estate, bamboozling people over there. How many of y'all, we watched it all. We saw the pictures with Geronda Pace. We heard Lizette come on. We heard all of these young ladies come on and do whatever. We heard them all. She over there like this shit brand new. She over there like, ain't y'all not heard anything? Yeah, we heard it. We also didn't see you out there. So I ain't got to go out there. Well, yeah, I guess so. People in hell ain't got to have water, but they want it. The fuck? I'm just saying. You know, it's like, stop the hypocrisy. Like, just stop. And I get it. You're gonna have that one person or whatever that you want to piggyback ride off of and push them up there to the righteous seat and all of that stuff. But honey, y'all look crazy to me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Like, you look real crazy doing so. You're not the only fan of R. Kelly. You're not the only fan of R. Kelly. So, like, just cut it out. Just cut it out. Bookum, you ain't finna sue nobody over no freaking goddamn opinions on the freaking show. All you got to do is sit down somewhere, stop acting like you boss hog of every damn body out here. This is no longer your community. You killed it. You set it on fire. There is nothing else left over here for you to do. That's it. So it's like, oh, just get over. But, you know, who am I? I'm done with this video, y'all. But it was crazy. It was crazy. He has went after everybody. Even his boy, what that boy name? I'm looking at him right now. I can't think of his name. Atmos Love. You name it, he done been into it with him. He done been into it with him. Dr. Rogers, everybody. And she over there putting their pictures up like we didn't even know this stuff. We know it, but when are you going to add what he was saying to either help ignite the stuff? But then she wants to direct her focal point on the people by saying, well, ain't nobody tell y'all, listen, well, this wasn't about him. And then y'all let him do this. Okay, but you're not going to correct his mistakes at all. Well, that's an unbalanced way to be. You know, that's almost like, well, I'm going to sweep the trash from this side of the wall to the middle, but I'm going to leave the trash over there on that side of the wall. I'm just going to clean up and focus on this over here, when it's so easy to kind of get it all together from both sides of the wall and clean it up. That's how I feel about Kaleidoscope when it comes to, you know, her thing with this here. And now I kind of feel like that with Wisdom Daughter. If I did not see so much of attacking, you know, with the way that she's doing, I wouldn't say that it's personal, but because her and Sylvia has some past history and things didn't work out, you can't help but call a spade on that. She has bad blood with Sylvia from that Nesto shit. She carrying that on in her heart, and then found this loophole, which was Booger Sugar over there, right? Booger Bear Sugar, right? And she riding that. She riding that. She is riding the hell out of that. I'm like, oh my God. All the other ladies, they seem to be okay with her, you know, right now. Sylvia didn't pray to her almighty Jesus, God, Savior, and all of that stuff, that she gonna try to do better. You know, but that's between them. Go on. But the same rule apply. Sylvia dropped some stuff I find funny to me. I'm gonna do her too. I'm not harming nobody. I'm not out here trying to take a coin or nothing. I can't, nothing. That's not in my heart. What's in my heart is laughter. And if it's funny, I could care less how other people may view that content. I have my own perception and I perceive it my own way. And and I tell y'all all the time, I'd rather be out here laughing than out here angry, beefing in a goddamn fight. I kid you not. I kid you not. My laughter is going to come first. It definitely is. So hell, what he talking about? He just want to be over there just angry every freaking day. every day. What are you so mad about, boy? Let me go back to my channel, see if I can find one more thing to share on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Other than that, you guys, males, everybody, I want to thank y'all for coming in tonight, showing y'all support tonight. This one I had to do. Now, I shall go and digress. I've been on a 17-hour drive today, and I'm off tomorrow, but I'm going to utilize that time to get caught up on my work, my real work, and rest up for Wednesday. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the live if you want to. The person above you, hey, give them some love. The one below you, give them some love. And most of all, show your girl Pat some love out there. And thanks to all of the people who received and gave those memberships out there. This is the first time for me seeing this happen out here. So I am appreciative for that. I appreciate it. But that's how I see it, y'all. And it is what it is. So all of that intimidating and she needs to stop lying and all because I will sue. Ain't you already in the case already? Ain't that enough for you? That ain't enough. You just got to keep going and keep going and keep going. But I could tell you this, if you were more in tune with your growth level like I do, I'm not saying do it like me, but see, I'm in tune with myself, Bookum. First of all, I'm terrified if I'm up here to miss a beat to wind up back this way. My life isn't built on going in reverse. My life is building on going forward. I have children that I plan on leaving them something very nicely. But I got to work hard to do that. And I'm okay doing so because I brought them here. But you, on the other hand, at 1 minute, you're going to go up here, pop out a little movie for 2025. Now you back here because you got to be running back and forth to a 4-year-old ass case about a damn car when all you had to do. And I don't care what wisdom daughter and how she's reading it over there, regardless of the fact. This situation would not be here, regardless if Miss Sylvia missed 3 payments or 4 payments. You guys she still has the vehicle. She asked you to start making the payments. You agreed to make the payments. Don't miss any payments. And that's one of the reasons why you don't miss any payments, because after that 90 days, you have awakened the beast out there. And the beast is called Repo freaking Man. And when they put that order in, once you hit 120 days, they are coming. What do I think and how do I think Sylvia handled that? Even if it shows that she was 3 months behind, give it to you. Save the car. That's going to reset that clock back down from that 120 days. They not coming. Now, as you paying on it, you got time to keep it going. She might have snuck it up in the rear to get those other 3 payments caught up. This is just my analogy and ideology of it. This is just my way of thinking, except for that 120 days, bro, because that's a mother sucking fact. They ain't coming until you hit 120 days on a freaking repo. 90 days just initiates the paperwork. It gets the ball rolling because they waiting to see if you about to miss that 4th one. She caught it just in time from what I'm reading. By you getting the ball started again, it stopped that clock just momentarily. Now, as you making your payments in the month of March, April, May, June, she might have been behind you in the background, dropping some extra payments on there, right? She just might have that shit ready for you in court of law too. I don't know. I'm just hypothetically speaking, right? By using my mind. Now, with that being said, as you making them as your homegirl and you tried to put out wisdom daughter over there on your guys' interpretation of what you may believe that what Sylvia was going to do to you once you paid off a little $16,000 ass vehicle, bro. Get like me. And yeah, I'm going to blow my horn because those two vehicles that's out there, well, one is going to the school with my daughter. I paid them off at the same damn time. I bought them on the same damn day. Add those up, brand freaking new. I ain't had no sweat off of me. You know why? I went to work. I knew that I sat up here with 2 car notes. I went to work because I wanted those. So I had to go make it do what it do, baby. 3.5 years, I was done with both of those because I poured on up in there. This was taken care of. See, your priorities are all mixed up like a whole bunch of gumbo. You might need to take a little shrimp out of it. Might not be working. Might need to take a little sausage out. I don't know. Take some of that little Dana season up out of it. Maybe remix your shit up. But your priorities is really all screwed up, bro, because ain't nobody at your age out here with all this wolf talking and in these type of predicaments and then use the title or the label that you're a man. Where? You a man? Yeah, not mine. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But I'm just saying, you had that 120 days. Let's start back there. Then I'm going to log off of here, right? She put you on. You signed a document. She signed a document. Wisdom daughter is making the document seem like it's just written up in crayon. To me, it appears that it's a certified or a notary stamp on it. Somebody witnessed this, right? So you have a witness up under your belt. Bookum. This is where I say, use a smart dummy, right? You wanted this vehicle. But wisdom daughter and you want to, and these people, you sat over there and these people putting in your head, oh, she was going to have him pay the vehicle off and then bamboozle on him and take the vehicle. Well, if you got something in writing, Bookum, how far can she go? Do you know that if Sylvia would have jetted out and not gotten you the title, whatever, that you would have had probably one of the as you say, your receipt to test Sylvia ass up in court, right? You didn't want to utilize it that way. It's a smart dummy. Because I would have signed it. But had Sylvia jetted out on me and I'm sitting here with an agreed documented copy and it's written up all nice as neat and we both signed it that I was going to receive the title and everything after I pay it off. Now, mind you, we had to minus all of the wear and tear on it because you did have access to the car. You wasn't paying that car off to Sylvia with the car sitting in Sylvia's possession. It was in your possession. You were driving. So you're going to have to take the cost and chop that up for the tires, for new windshield wipers, for changing. That was all on you. But all you had to do was keep the car in great shape. Pay the car off. It's yours. Do I believe that? Yeah, she'd have probably, it takes a few weeks. That fucking title's got to come from Springfield. They don't just print that shit up down there at the DMV. Then you get it. That takes time, roughly 3 to 4 weeks. It takes a little time. They got to make sure at the last payment that you don't owe them $2.33 because they're going to want that shit before they close it out. And that's a fact. That's a fact. But I'm just saying though, Jerome, I don't know if it got repossessed or not. At this point, it's like, I really don't care. You're on here trying to prove that Sylvia vandalized a freaking vehicle. What do you care? It's her vehicle. She the one had to eat that up, right? She the one had to take the loss for that. What are you going to court to prove? That she's a deranged a car vandalizer? She burnt up and bust out her own windows. Okay, so what? It was hers. You don't have it anymore. You don't even have to fix that. But you wanted to make an argument. How do you want to make an argument about something that, if you're saying Sylvia made the car inoperable, right? But now you didn't want the car anyway, right? She was coming to get the car. So who the hell cares about that? You're so mad about who vandalized the damn car. I'm mad because I want to know who vandalized the car. I want to know. I want to know who really did it. So the bank took it back. Okay, well, the bank got the car back. You know, whether she gave it back or whatever, either way it goes, it's still in the contract though, right, Jerome? So even if they still repossess that car, somebody is still responsible for paying that loan off unless Sylvia threw it in a chapter 7 or a chapter 11 to wipe it away. I don't know. You know, because there's so many stories now. It's like, oh, yeah. Then there's one car, then there's 2 cars, and there's 3 cars. And now he on there. But I'm just saying that is the timely process before you have that car actually being repossessed. 120 days, they come. Oh, it was savage. Oh, okay. Even better. I still can't see if that happened also. Why why was that a nitpick for an argument on? It was in her name. She's savage, it's gone. She took the car. You know, then they out here, well, Sylvia wanted to make it seem like he wasn't making no payments and blah, 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 blah. That's irrelevant. He made 1 and skip 10? He made 10 and skip 1. Same difference. The agreement was you make the payments on the car. He or whatever, what did he say? He said it out of his own mouth. I think at one point he put up there that Sylvia asked if, yo guys, my computer is about to shut down in 3 minutes to do everything started up. So hey, it's gonna shut down. I got 3 minutes because I forgot it had set for 9:42. I'm just saying, right? It doesn't matter. The point was a payment missed, and the payment was missed, and it prompted this whole shit show to kick off. Yeah, he missed a payment, and Sylvia's already allegedly 3 months or so delinquent in the payment. That's all it took for him to miss just that one payment. He's back at that. Then now they're back at that 120 days of missing the payment. You know, I mean, unless it reset the clock when he made that one, but I can't see that happening because it's still going to total up that you missed 4 months of payments on it. You know, I do not know. We're going to find all that out, Jerome, but wait till they go back to court in, what is it, January or something? I'm like that. And that's why you can't hold down a job, Bookum. You got court every damn month. Can you imagine telling your boss every time you get a new job, I can't start until March because I got court in November 30th. I got court December 7th. I got court again back in January. I hope I ain't going to make it in February because I need 2 weeks off because I got to go to court for that. And I should be able to be consistent in work like in March. Who the fuck want to keep you on their job? Like, what good is you? So then he come on. He happy as hell. Guess what, y'all? I got a new car. Oh, boy, Bookum. I don't even know what you gonna do that for. I don't know what you do that for. I really don't know. Because I'm trying to figure out how the hell, if you done missed only 1 payment with Sylvia or 2, what makes you think you not finna miss no payments with the new car? What makes you think, what is the name of that car place that you went to close down? I want to pull it up. I can't find shit over here today. I'm going to laugh at that tonight too. I'm going to laugh at your ass over there on that phone trying to argue with the people because they done went out of business and shit. It's in my other phone. I got it too. I just got to find it. I ain't never in my life had to go through no stuff like that. Knock on wood. But once you have your priorities aligned up, even with a few things, throwing a wrench in your program, man, you got to be ready so that you can bounce back within 2-3 weeks or so. Not just sit on it like he did. Yeah, what is it, January? Yeah, I'll get back to them somewhere around July. After you get done doing all the good fun stuff that you wanted to do, all that traveling and stuff like he was doing or whatever with doing the R. Kelly and stuff. That stuff costs people. I'm willing to bet he wasn't the only one. I'm willing to bet that there is a lot of people that kind of took a risk doing so. Some people might not have paid their light bill. Somebody might not have got groceries and all of that stuff. But at least those people probably did a reverse on it and rebound and got themselves back together. He come out here and was just stayed stuck because he couldn't stop going over there getting that darn JD ice cream. But no, listen here, y'all. I love y'all. Peace up out of here, man. I'm going to get some rest. Put the light on that ninja. Put the light on him. He want it all. You can win it all, Bookum. You got it. You got it. You can have it. You can have it. Put the light on him, y'all. Put them flashlights up for him. Let him have it. Hey! Hey! Listen, y'all better make room. Let him work.
Keep the birthday person in the middle and follow me, right? Follow me real quick.
Thank you, John.
This is what I say. Make room.
Make room.
Let him work.
Let him work. Make room. Let him work.
Make room. Let him work. Make room. Let him work. Make room. Let him work. Make room. Let him work. Make room. Let him work.
You too, Cat Nick. Hey, y'all get on up out of here, man. Y'all